Okay. Thank you, Majudi, for the question. When I was at my previous company at Gojek Indonesia, I have to recruit around 10 candidates in a month by the hiring manager manpower request. And then, uh, what what can I do? Yeah, what and then I did the first I did the to share the poster to the job posting platform like LinkedIn, Glance, Jobstreet, la la la, and then I shortlisting their CVs, and then I have arranged for the HR interview, maybe 8 until 10 candidates in a day. And then I have to arrange the user interview and the peer interview and then report the final interview. After that, after almost a month, the hiring process, I have completed to find the 10 candidates almost a month. And then by the end of the month, the whole candidates is were already onboarded, successfully onboarded.
Okay, okay. It's a little bit trickier when we tell about something has already done in the past, right? So
Mhm.
we don't know
Mhm.
about, oh, which one should I use? Have, had, have, has, was, is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Nah, yeah. So for the first try, when you tell about okay, my achievement in my previous company is when I interview, yeah. Nah, you mentioned is.
Oh
Yeah, but
yeah. It
actually,
must be
yeah, but
word.
actually, it should be was. My achievement in my
Okay.
previous company was I
Oh
have,
yeah.
uh, was that I have interviewed, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And then I have recruit. I have recruit. Nah, it should be I have recruited. I have recruited a
Oh
hundred
yeah.
candidates in a month. Okay, I have recruited. So and then I
Okay. Okay.
shortlisting. Shortlisting it's a noun. Yeah,
Shortlisted.
it could be noun and it could be adjective. Shortlisting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should if we want to say yes, I shortlisted the whole
I
candidates. Yeah, or we can yes, I did shortlisting. Nah, itu boleh.
I did shortlisting. Okay.
Yes, I did shortlisting, or yes, I shortlisted the whole candidate to what is it? To consider who will be accepted. And so finally, the whole candidate is, now you mentioned is, the whole candidate is, it should be, because candidates, it is plural, yeah. The whole, it means more than one candidate. The whole candidates were.
The whole candidates were. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Because we tell about something has already done in the past.
Yeah.
So finally, the whole candidates were going to onboarding process, for example. Okay.
Mhm.
Now you know, and you get one trick when we tell about our background or ourselves, yeah, so we can say who we are, and we also say our achievement and how do we make the achievement? How did we make an achievement? Yeah. Okay, nah. Another one is which one? Nah, but actually, this is also important. But sometimes we we don't know how to express and we don't know how to describe, so we sometimes don't use these kinds of terminology, yeah, to add or to tailor our value. Yeah, for example, be specific. Be specific. So this is maybe our character traits. Yeah, our character traits. We can say, yeah, I am a more specific person, for example, and align with the role. Yeah, tailor your value. Do you know tailor your value?
Uh, Maybe sebenarnya aku agak bingung sih between the Taylor the value and uh, melebihkan sedikit dari what should be the real ones-nya.
Yeah. So what is
Mm.
the real one?
Oh, oke. Kalau misalkan value, mungkin uh, aku I'm a good in communication and aku
Mm-hmm.
bisa untuk adapt dan juga mendekati dari hiring manajernya itu sih. Karena aku suka
Mm-hmm. Okay.
ngobrol.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Ya,
Okay. So along with the role, so we can use this terminology, yeah, to express our characteristic trait. I'm the person who aligned with the company roles or with the position role and showcase unique skills. So what does it mean, showcase unique skills?
kelebihan yang aku nggak punya, yang aku punya dibanding kandidat lain ya Mbak berarti.
Mm-hmm. So showcase, it means that we tell or we demonstrate or we tell. Yeah, it's showcase. We inform someone. Yeah, highlight skills or experiences that set you apart from other candidates. What make you different with another candidates? Showcase
Mm-mm.
unique skill. So we can ask to the candidate like this. By the way, can you showcase can you showcase your unique skills, please? Nah, you can use this sentence. Can you showcase your unique skills? It is a verb, phrasal verb. Can you showcase? Sometimes we also
Mbak,
say
tapi
yes.
showcase unique skills tuh it's a common use in a professional recruitment process or enggak ya?
What is it? Professional?
In a recruitment process, maksudnya kayak aku baru tahu nih tentang verb ini, tentang apa namanya, kata-kata this showcase unique skills, dan apakah
Mhm.
orang-orang lain tuh udah terbiasa dengan kata-kata ini?
Ah, terbiasa atau tidak, familiar atau tidaknya, it depends
Iya.
to the language acquisition mereka sih. Ke
Oh
apa
iya
ya?
sih.
Ke
Heeh.
keberagaman bahasanya atau kebanyak apa jumlah kosakata yang mereka miliki. Ya gitu. Sebenarnya
Mm-mm-mm.
when they understand about the showcase, it means that we exhibit. Yeah, we tell, we inform, we exhibit our skill. Yeah, our what is it? Our proficiency showcase. That's actually kalimatnya apa kata kerjanya biasa aja sebenarnya. Showcase itu kata kerja yang biasa sebenarnya. However, maybe ini jarang digunakan, jadi terlihatnya
Iya.
um, sesuatu yang baru gitu. Padahal showcase itu kata kerja yang biasa aja sebenarnya. Sama seperti tell, inform gitu ya.
Iya, heeh,
Sebenarnya
betul.
sama seperti itu sih. Can you showcase your unique skills? Jadi kita bisa menggunakan showcase ini menjadi kata kerja.
Oke.
Mm-mm. Sama seperti align, align juga kata kerja. Align with the
Mm-mm.
role. Ya, nah, focus on result. Sama, ini juga kata kerja, focus on result. Nah, contohnya gini, oh, well, I am a focus on a result person. Nah, itu bisa. I am focus on result person. Jadi, focus on result person jadi satu dia. Jadi, apa? Noun phrase. Focus on result person. Gitu. Jadi, personnya gimana nih? Oh, di personnya itu orangnya focus on result. Kayak gitu. Nah, bisa dipakai
Oke.
kalau kan biasanya kalau Mbak Amanda itu kan interviewnya kan sama orang Indonesia ya.
Ya,
Heeh. Itu tergantung sama merekanya Mbak. Kalau merekanya bahasa Inggrisnya bagus ya mereka bisa jawab. Kalau enggak ya
mm-mm.
mungkin Mbak Amanda pakai yang familiar terminologi ya yang kayak can you
Ya,
tell
tell
me
me,
your
inform. Ya, ya.
nah gitu. Boleh.
Oke.
Nah, ini bisa nih Mbak dipakai nih. I bring, nah, I bring bisa juga Mbak Farah bisa, sorry Mbak Amanda bisa pakai I bring up. I bring up a strategy. Bring up it means you offer a new solution or a new thing. You bring up or you inform or you introduce. Bring up itu sama. Artinya dengan introduce ya or have a new one. Nah, itu bring up. I bring up a strategic approach to human resources or a strategic approach to human resource-nya itu bisa Mbak Amanda ganti dengan apa yang udah Mbak Amanda buat. Kira-kira have you already made something new on your position or on your company in your company?
At my previous company, I have it called as interview scorecard. It's a
Hmm.
sheets full of question and a score uh ya 0 sampai 10 and the HR comment, user comment and the final interview comment. Itu sih yang aku
Hmm.
bawa kemarin.
Okay. What is it? Interview cue card.
Scorecard.
Oh, interview
Scorecard.
scorecard. Okay, so we can say, well, in the previous, as a human resource manager, I I was bringing up itu bisa atau I broke up karena kan udah
Bro.
lampau ya. I broke up an interview scorecard with helped the interviewer to decide who will be the best candidates to proceed to the next step. Gitu ya. I broke up and improve. Nah, ini kalimat-kalimatnya biasanya sudah familiar ya. That improve
Ya.
employees. Nah, so ini template-nya nih Mbak bisa dipakai.
Mm-mm.
Jadi Mbak Farah bisa bilang, I broke up something new. I broke up an interview scorecard. Ya, which that bisa diganti nih jadi which atau that juga bisa.
Oh,
That itu
which yang
oke aja dipakai di kapan aja ya. So I brought
mm.
up an interview scorecard that help the interviewer to decide who is the best candidate. Gitu ya. And terus ada my background and human resource, for example, such as, now this is mentioning the activity,
Oke.
yeah, such as managing leadership development and what is it? And collecting the performance management system or and designing performance management system, yeah, has resulted. Sama tadi kayak template yang di atas ini kan I broke up an interview scorecard that helped verb kedua ya, or that improved. Nah, ini juga sama, has resulted. Jadi template-nya kita punya apa? Resultnya apa? Gitu
Okay.
ya. Uh, I brought up something with helped something or with help which helped someone. I brought up A which helped B. Ya, oke. Hilang deh. Ya.
Hmm.
Dia juga sama. My background was blah 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 and it has resulted blah 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 blah. Nah, semuanya ini pakai verb kedua. Ini I bring up, ini bisa kita pakai I brought. I brought up. That improved jadi that improved pakai ed.
Okay. Grow up.
Semi-educational background. Nah, ini udah ya tadi ya.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I graduated from Oxford University with a BA in economic. I graduated with honors, or I was on Dean's list for 3 years. I took courses. Nah, ini juga sering nih digunakan sama orang Indonesia. I took
Hmm.
courses, or I took subjects. Ini bisa. I took
Mhm.
subjects in management which have given me a solid foundation in recruiting, interviewing, managing human resources. Gitu. I took courses. So again, remember, so we need to use verb to. Okay, nah ini juga sama lah. I also completed. Nah itu bisa.
Okay.
Nah ini ada beberapa strength. Reliable. How do you pronounce this word?
Reliable.
Can you mention once again, please?
Reliable.
Iya, bukan really, tapi rely.
Reliable.
Mm-mm. Reliable.
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 Okay. Are you a reliable staff? Are you a reliable HR staff?
Hmm.
For example, you have a question. Are you a reliable HR staff so far? How do you answer?
Bingung. Oh, okay. Okay. So far for so far, all of when I was start my day, uh, I have to prioritize my job task for the day and ensure that everything that and ensure that I have completed the job before the deadline. Kayak
Hmm.
gitu.
Again, are you a reliable HR staff? Because you have written on your resume that this is your strength. What do you think? Are you a reliable HR staff?
Hmm,
How do you
oke,
say?
aku coba ikutin jawab dari sini ya, Mbak.
Uh-uh.
Oke. One of my strength is reliability, and I consistently prioritize my to-do list at the morning and and ensure that all tasks are already done before the deadline.
Okay. Actually, your question is good. However, it doesn't match with my question.
Mm,
My question was, you have already written on your resume that one of your strengths is reliable. Are you a reliable HR staff? My question is, are you a reliable HR staff? Are you? So, how do you answer?
I am.
Nah,
Because,
that is correct. I am. Because
yeah,
the question is,
I
are
am.
you? Yeah. Are you a
Oh,
reliable HR
okay.
staff? First, we need to say, yes, I am. Nah, kalau apa? Kalau interview untuk IELTS, kalau nggak jawab yes, I am dulu, itu bisa skornya bisa turun, gitu.
Oh, okay.
Jadi pay attention to the question. Are you reliable HR staff? Yes, I am. And then baru we can describe in depth, in specific ourselves. Yes, I
Okay.
am. Okay, would you like to would you like to repeat once again? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, well, Miss Amanda, you have written on your CV that one of your strengths is reliable. So, are you sure? Are you a reliable HR staff?
Yes, I am. Because based on my probation result, I have completed the probation, I have passed the probation, and I was awarded as a best new joiner by my previous company.
Ah, perfect. I was awarded by. Okay, good.
Mm.
Adaptable. Adaptable. Can easily adjust to new situation. Adaptable. Which one is the most important uh, according your perspective? Reliable or adaptable?
Ah, it's a hard question, honestly. Mm,
For
I
example,
think. Mm,
you are an HR, then you will decide who will be proceeded to the next step. Yeah, the candidate who has a reliable strength or an adaptable strength.
yeah. Maybe I would to prioritize the adaptable at first because someone who reliable is must be adapt with the new environment first.
All right, I see. So that's
Mm-mm.
why when they can adapt to the situation conditions, so they
Mm-mm.
can finish their assignment or their what is it, their task on time. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's from my POV. What about you, Majadi?
Oh, yeah, quite the same lah ya.
Mm.
Adaptable, flexible. I think it's the mandatory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Another strength, detail oriented. Will you accept someone who has a detail-oriented strength?
Maybe for harusnya iya, semua orang harus punya itu. But maybe I will prioritize the detail oriented for finance position or for sales position, purchasing, admin, ya itu detail orientednya harus tinggi. Biasanya usually I ask them from 0 to 10, how detail oriented are you? And please
Okay.
tell me the reason.
Have you ever offered a case study to the candidate to measure how detailed is he? How detailed he is? Have you already have you already given someone a case study on the interview session? Because when you say
For
start 1 to 10, how good is your detail orientation? How do we know? Yeah, okay?
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah. Have you already made
Yeah.
any case studies?
Nope, nope. I just asked that, and then they will uh share their experience related to the position, related to the job. Misalnya kayak mereka akan jawab 7/10 karena kadang namanya juga manusia ya Mbak. Nah kalau gitu udah enggak sih.
Iya, ya.
Kayaknya
So,
pasrah banget ya.
jadi the
Mm-mm.
best question, the best response-nya apa? What do you think is the best response?
Eh, Selama jawaban itu as a diplomatic answer, and then itu melibatkan angka kenapa dia bisa naruh 8, mungkin dia pernah ada
Mhm.
miskom dengan timnya, atau mungkin apa-apa-apa, tapi it must be followed by gimana cara mereka memperbaiki itu.
Mhm. Again, it must be followed with the steps. Yeah.
Ya.
Okay. So step, achievement, step, result. Okay. I
Mm-mm.
see. Leadership. Leadership is also the common thing, yeah.
Ya.
And nah, this is weakness, perfectionism.
Mm-mm.
By the way, what's your weakness, Miss Amanda? As an HR, what is
Eh,
your weakness?
aku sedikit susah untuk menentukan to make a decision that have impact for many people. Let's say aku pernah ada di satu case aku harus lay off orang
Mhm,
dan aku nggak bisa untuk memutuskan itu sendiri karena itu kan pasti impactnya ke sumber pendapatan dia dan lain-lain. So
mhm,
aku harus brainstorm. I have to discuss with my VP first and
mhm,
I ask about their point of view, their apa ya input outputnya seperti apa dan baru aku bisa kayak gitu sih Mbak.
mhm. Okay,
Mm-mm.
so is it was it what is it? What is it called? Perfectionist? No, not perfectionist, yeah. Impatience? Not impatience.
Uh,
What is it called? What was it called?
I don't know what the apa ya, nggak tahu kata-kata yang mendekati itu apa. Cuman biasanya aku bilangnya sih uh, decision making aku kurang.
Okay. Decision making, yeah, you're right.
Ya.
Decision making. So how do you introduce that this is my weakness? I have a less decision. I have a weak decision making. How
Mm-mm.
do you respond? For example, okay, Miss Amanda, I just want to know your characteristic. Would you like to tell me your weakness?
Okay, maybe the one weakness that related to the position is when I was as a HR, I have to lay off one employee that because blah 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 blah, and I have uh issue bukan issue apa ya? I have a weakness in decision. I'm the one who struggle in as a decision maker because because it's impact to kayak gitu biasanya aku Mbak. Jadi aku langsung jelasin sih case-nya apa.
All
Mm.
right. So, okay, good, nice. Now, there are several weaknesses: perfectionism, impatient, overcommitting, delegation, and do you have another terminology for the weakness? Public speaking, overthinking.
Hmm. Oh ya, biasanya juga candidate itu mostly mention about mereka kurang dalam bahasa Inggris. Biasanya di weakness. Itu
Okay.
hampir selalu aku temuin. Heeh.
So, how do you ask the question about this weakness, especially for English skill? How do you ask the question?
Oke. eh I would describe my companies is terdiri dari banyak multinational employees ya from all across the apa namanya country and then sometimes we have to coordinating with English from and I would like to ask about your English skills, and I ask about their TOEFL or their IELTS score. Biasanya dari situ.
Okay. So how do you say to the candidate for this topic?
Okay. Uh, the first is I describe my company is blah 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 blah, and then we have to coordinating in English conversation for daily
Good.
use,
So then we
and
have to coordinate.
we have to coordinate with our team or stakeholder in English, and I would like about your English communication skills.
Right. So then
Yeah.
I would like to ask,
Oh yeah.
I would like to
I would.
ask, or I would like to know your, okay.
Okay. I would like to know your English skills. What is your TOEFL scores? And yeah, what is your TOEFL score sih biasanya? Dan how seberapa sering? How frequent they use the English for daily communication?
How often?
Oh yeah, how often?
How often do
How
you
often
use your
do
English
you?
in communication?
Mm.
Okay, would you like once again? Would you like to ask the question once again, please?
Okay, so Nabila, Nabila, as our team is apa namanya? Our team is terdiri itu apa ya, Mbak?
Consist of,
Oh ya,
consisted of.
okay. As our team consisted of many employees from all across the world, and I would like to know your English skills. Maybe you can inform me your TOEFL score and how often do you use your English in communication
Ah,
as
perfect.
communication? Yeah,
How often do
do
you use
you?
English in communication? Nice. Okay, salary negotiation. Maybe we can talk about salary negotiation later on ya. Nah,
Okay.
ada lagi. We are going to jump on to the next one.
Biasanya aku kalau salary negotiation juga bahasa Indonesia sih, Mbak. Nggak pernah bahasa Inggris.
Susah ya kalau bahasa Inggris ya. Nah, nanti kita belajar ya bahasa Inggris ya. Ngomongin angka
Iya.
gitu ya.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, jobs and work. Once. I'm going to share another one. Okay. Talking about jobs and work. Nah, uh, Mbak Amanda, we can use a lot of kinds of questions, yeah, to ask about work and job. We can use who do you do for living, or we can use what do you do for a living? Yeah, what do you do for a living? So we can use what do you do? Semuanya sama nih ngomongin tentang work juga. Tapi ada bedanya, ada sedikit bedanya, slightly different. So what do you do for a living? Or we can say I am training to be a doctor. Yeah, so this is our occupation, our occupation. Kerjaan kita apa? What do you do for a living? I am an HR manager in IT company, in iTech, for example. I am, so we can say I am. When someone say, oh, what do you do for a living? Yeah, I am. English trainer, for example. I am HR manager. Yeah, or I am a doctor. I am a designer. Yeah, I am. Now, what do you do? It also the same thing. I am a teacher. I am an engineer. I am an HR manager. What do you do? What do you do for a living? It's the same, but for a living, we only want to give another information about uh, our activity daily, yeah, for a living. So where next question, where do you work? Of course, where it means the place. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can say, please do not say, for example, someone asks you, where do you work, for example, and please do not ever say, uh, at Seoul Jakarta. No, actually, where here, it doesn't mean about the location. It is about the institution.
Okay.
Where do you work? It's an institution. Sometimes some people are confused about what should I use, what or where. Karena kalau institution kan nama ya.
Iya.
Beberapa orang pakainya what untuk ngomongin institusi gitu kan. Tapi jangan pakai what, tapi lebih kepada where. Where do you work? I am an English teacher at secondary high school. I am an HR manager at a tech hub company. Ya. Nah, remember when we use where, it means we at the institution. Next one, who do you work for? Who do you work for? We also can mention a person or an institution. Yeah. Who do you work for? I work for a multinational company. Yeah. I work for a multinational company. I work for an uh, foreigner investor, for example. I work for foreigner investor in Indonesia. Nah, so we can use person or an institution when we use who. Who do you work for? Okay. Next, what sort of work do you do? Sort of itu sama aja kayak kind. What kind of? Itu sama.
Mm,
Sort of.
Sort,
What
sort of.
sort of work do you do? I am a freelancer for IT company. I am a recruiter in IT company. I am an HR supervisor for IT company. What sort of work do you do? Now, what sort of? This is more specific. Yeah, more specific, more specific job or more specific position. I am a freelancer. Okay, I am a recruiter. Right. And the next one, what line of work are you in? So we are talking about the field. Yeah, what line of work are you in? So if we want to use are you in, it means about the field, uh, what is it? The area,
Di
the
industri ya, Mbak.
area, yeah, the industry. Now, what line of work are you in? I work in education, I work in finance, I work in what else? Advertisement, yeah. Are you in?